Good morning, everyone. Benjamin Jurkovich here with Washington Weather Chasers. Going to be talking about what is the most interesting thing that I think is happening in Washington State today. Right now, looking at visible satellite imagery as the sun rises, we see there is some wildfire smoke activity out there. And the National Weather Service in Spokane and Pendleton has issued red flag warnings starting at the Cascade Crest and down the east Cascade slopes and across much of eastern Washington. And this is because today, starting at about 1 p.m. and 11 a.m. in different areas of eastern Washington, there's going to be westerly winds sustained at 15 to 20 miles per hour, gusting up to 35 miles per hour, with some areas getting higher gusts, and relative humidities down into the teens or single digits. So new or ongoing fires could spread rapidly with this activity, and you can see this cold front really good on models. So this is looking at the HRRR model. And we can see that this morning there's some wind activity there, and it's blowing out of the west towards the east. But then as we go into the afternoon and evening, boom, there's this huge surge as a dry cold front moves across the region. And once that hits the fires, there's a pretty good chance that existing fires could have some pretty high rates of spread. So hopefully the containment lines hold, but we shall have to see. And then also, as that occurs, this is looking at relative humidity. Check this out. The relative humidity just jumps off a cliff. And for many of these areas, look at this, relative humidity of 10%, 9%, 15%. That's really low humidity. And low humidity and wind, when you put those ingredients together in tandem with fire, it's not good. It's good for fire growth. It's not good in general. And then as we go throughout the evening, the wind will calm down eventually. But looking at watch duty here, we have multiple active fires in the region, but the fires that are of most concern in the red flag warning are the Lower Sugarloaf Fire, the Labor Mountain Fire, and the Wildcat Fire. Once this wind comes off the eastern slopes of the Cascades, it's going to be affecting areas like the Lower Sugarloaf, the Labor Mountain, and the Wildcat will be affected to some degree as well. But there is some risk that these eastern portions of the fires could make some pretty hard attempts at going further east. Let's just put it that way. And there is a level 3 evacuation warning down here by the Labor Mountain Fire. They put it across to the east of Highway 97 down here, just in case the fire does try to actually cross the highway. And looking at the heat signatures this morning, it looks like it is really close to the highway right now. And then there's also lots of other hot spots around the fire. So when this wind starts to come hard out of the west-northwest, it could blow some of this part of the fire down into here possibly too. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on what happens today. And looking at evacuation notices, this is that level 3 go now I was talking about up here by Highway 97. Highway 97 by Labor Mountain Fire is closed. And then looking up here by the Lower Sugarloaf Fire, they do have that level 3 evacuation go now notice down there by Roaring Creek and the Entiat National Fish Hatchery. And they issued that just in case the fire does make a run towards the east. But there is also, looking at that fire, some pretty hot activity down on the southeast portion of it this morning. And so hopefully this area down here where they have the level 1 evacuation get ready notice, hopefully the containment lines hold in here so it doesn't make any runs this direction. And if there are any new sparks in the area, they would have the potential to start new fires and spread pretty quickly if they were to spark at the same time as the wind. So anyways, folks, that's the thing that I think is the most interesting in the state today. I'm probably going to try to head out and watch one of these fires from a safe distance today. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and click on later, and I'll upload all those things to the YouTube channel and to the Facebook page. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel already, please subscribe and like and turn on the notifications. And if you are just on YouTube, I also have a Facebook page where there's a great community over there. and lots of things being posted. So thanks guys for tuning in. I will talk to you later.